Welcome to Moyna's Bass Fishes. I'm Jim Moyna, and I bass fish. Okay, we are doing the countdown to the season opener of the Major League Fishing Tacklewarehouse Pro Circuit season opener on Sam Rayburn. Okay, there it is, -7, 7 days to day one. Today's the travel day, one of two travel days, and it's been a long day. Because first of all, I didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night because I was up to 1:30 getting stuff packed up and straightened out. So it left me with a short a little bit of sleep this morning when I got up at 7, started moving right away, and there was just a few chores I still had to do around the cabin there before I left. One of which was I still had to go through all the mail. So I had to go through the mail, sort it out, file it away, look for any bills that need to be paid, and so on. So did that. Had to clean the bathtub and shower area. That needed cleaning before I go. Had to do some vacuuming. Had to get that done. So I don't know, just chores. You know, chores you can't just leave undone. You got to do them. You know, it's these things need to be done. I don't like leaving things left undone while I'm gone. So I got those chores out of the way, and then the remaining clothes and some other items still had to be packed up into the camper. So those things got hauled out to the camper and truck, and got that stuff loaded up. Yeah, and so then I finally left. You know, I woke up at like 7. Finally left out of there at about 10:15, and so it's from there, it's about 3 hours down to the Minneapolis-St. Paul area, where I had a bunch of chores to do there. Number one, which was pretty exciting, is I had to meet Bill Frazier from Billy Rub Baits. It's a new tackle company, and he had a whole bunch of soft plastics that he wanted me to test and try out, many of which he'd asked me, what color do you want? So I would describe to him the colors, and so a lot of these baits were colors that he custom made for me. So that was awesome. Thank you very much, Bill. And he gave me tons of baits. In fact, he gave me so many baits that you know, if you've watched some of these videos, you know I spent a lot of time consolidating tackle and removing tackle so I'd have more room in my camper. He gave me so many baits that now I am once again overwhelmed with lures. So, but thanks, Bill. Appreciate all that. So the one thing I did do, and the thing was, he gave me all these plastic totes. None of the plastics were, he literally just poured them, probably some of them even that morning. I don't know, but just in recent days, he just poured them. So they weren't bagged up. They were all in separate plastic totes. Which, and several of these totes, I mean, it's literally like 20, probably 20 plus of these totes. So then now I had a job to where I had to go to the store, buy some Ziploc bags, and start bagging up all these worms. So I was able, out of all these 20 plus totes, I was able to condense it all down into just 4 of them. So I got everything into these 4 totes, which I can manage that. You know, I could work that into the space of my camper. So that was good. But got some really cool stuff to try. Work with some colors that were really, really cool. Spot on. A couple colors that I wasn't expecting. So we'll try those, and some stuff that'll be for later in the year, some more smallmouth oriented type stuff. So anyways, that was exciting. Thanks, Bill. And the name of his company again is called Billy Rub Baits, and he also makes a scent that you put on lures. And it's not just one. He makes all these weird scents, like, you know, like mayfly scent, emerald shiner scent, shad scent, crawfish scent, all these. If you like scent, this dude he's got you covered. So pretty cool. So yeah, so that I had to meet him, and then I had to, you know, literally bagging all that stuff up it took like well over an hour, because you can't just grab the worms and just throw them in a bag, because then you run the risk of the worm, like, if it sits there too long, of like getting crooked. So I lay the worms in the bag straight and orderly, so they all stay straight, no matter how long they're sitting in that bag. Hopefully not too long. So that was a big chore. I had to go once again. So I had to go to the UPS store because I got a mailing address in Shakopee, Minnesota. So I had to go to the UPS store, get more mail there. Then I had to sort through that, write some checks out and send them off to some people. So that means I had to go to the post office, and man, all this stuff was just killing me. All this, I mean, just burning time. Finally got done with everything and started turning tires, heading south to Rayburn. My destination tonight is Monette, Missouri, where I got friends, Tom and Sheila. They are going to put me up tonight, but guess what, Tom and Sheila? I'm sorry, but I'll be waking you up at 3 in the morning when I get there. I'm really sorry about that. I really was so, I mean, I hate to do that. But anyhow, so that's that. Right now it's about 12:20. I got about 3 hours left to drive, and then my day will be over with. And that'll leave, I don't know, 9 hours of driving tomorrow, maybe something like that. But anyways, I'm done at this gas station. I got to start turning some tires and get my butt moving. Over.